Hi, this is Maria. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're making a gatefold card. We're going to be using Perennial Postage stamp set. It goes with Perennial Lavender paper. These two actually go with another paper set, but I thought it matched well enough that we're going to use them. This is Pretty Peacock and gold ribbon, pretty metallic stuff, because there is some Pretty Peacock here, the darker colors. And this is Pretty Peacock as well. The little dots, petal pink and Pretty Peacock foiled gems. So we're going to be using these. Now this, I think the background color is going to be best with Lost Lagoon, also a color in here, the lighter color. I just think that coordinates better. Let me show you. This is Pretty Peacock, and although the color pops more with this, I think the lighter color in here goes a little better with the Lost Lagoon. So we're going to use this for the background, and we'll just use this one. See how that goes beautifully with that. We'll just use the ribbon as an accent for our belly band, but we'll be using this combination. You can do whatever you want. Both of these colors are in this paper, so you certainly could, if you wanted to, use Pretty Peacock all the way through this card. There's also, let's see, I'll tell you which colors are in this paper. So this is Perennial Lavender 12 by 12, and the colors in here are Berry Burst, Blackberry Biss, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, Orchid Oasis, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, and Starry Sky. There's a bunch of purples in here. Look at that. So you could have used any of these purples as well as your background card color. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. I have some of this cut and some of this not cut, so we'll just work through here. Here is your cutting instructions. Lost Lagoon. We have cut, this is 5.5 by 8.5, so basically just my 8.5 by 11 cut in half. We're going to score at 2 1/8. There we go. I'm using my Simply Score 2 1/8 and 6 3/4. I'm sorry, 6 3/8. Okay, 2 1/8, 6 3/8, and that's going to give me a beautiful little gatefold. So let's go ahead and fold that. I'm just going to put I love this thing because it has everything right there handy for me. See how it folds beautifully. Just line that up and press. I always like to line it up first before I give it the hard press, just in case I'm a little bit off. That always straightens you up. Okay, so there's that. Now my Perennial Lavender, I'm going to cut strips. So I need 2 pieces of 2 by 5 3/8, and I want the long way, so I get my flowers going the right way. And let's get our cutting done. I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 4 just to get a long strip going here, and then I'll cut that in half since I need 2 pieces at 2 across the top. So it's 4 right now. I will cut the bottom at 5 3/8. 5 1 2 3/8, and then I'll cut this in half to give me that 2. So we'll cut this at 2, and that will give me 2 pieces the same width, and that's going to be our little panels for the front. I need to cut some basic white at 4 by 5 1/4. this will be my inside panel. And that's it. That's all my cutting. And we will proceed from here to assembling. So here's my panels that will fit inside of here beautifully. Let's go a little closer. Beautiful. All right. So let's go ahead and put that together. Let's make sure this fits on the inside, and it does. Beautiful. All right. So we'll stamp that before we put it down. I'm going to go ahead and put these down with some liquid glue because we like to be very forgiving. Isn't that a beautiful color on the back of this? That's also Lost Lagoon here on the back. Beautiful paper. And we'll just line that up. So we have a beautiful border. Beautiful. Isn't that so pretty? I love this paper. We're just going to flip it on the back and give it a nice press. Make sure it's good and stuck. All right, now on the inside, we're going to do, I think we're going to do some punches. I like to keep samples of what my punches look like. So I think we're going to do the scallop circle and the 2 3/8 punch. We're going to do this in white. So let's grab a scrap of basic white and cut a piece out of that. That's going to be for my sentiment, my decorative circle punch. Okay, and then to go behind it, I think we will do, let's see, from a scrap of this, we're gonna go across the back here and get a circle out of that. So we're gonna use the 2 3/8 circle punch and get this beautiful background color. All right, and let's test this to make sure that's going to work. So, isn't that beautiful flowers? The back is just as pretty. All right, so we're going to do this. So we've got a nice little background there, and we'll do our stamping here and here on the inside. Okay, so from Perennial Postage, we're using You're Simply Marvelous, and I Can't Thank You Enough. So that will go here. We're going to use Lost Lagoon. And on the inside, we're going to do I Can't Thank You Enough. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and close this up. Lost Lagoon. Beautiful color. And now we can put this together, and we are almost done with this card. All right, so on the inside, we're going to go ahead and put this down with liquid glue. Beautiful. And then this will go here. This will go here. Very pretty. We'll put this up on dimensionals. I'm putting 4 on here. Actually, yes, that's fine. 4 on here. When we put the circle down, we need to make sure that it's got adhesive only on half so that it will still open. So for now, this will be fine. Center it there, and that gives us a beautiful background color. Very cute. All right, and then this will go onto our card. I'm just going to go right here in the middle of these white flowers, kind of use that as a frame. but you could go perfectly centered or high or low. I'm going to go right here. So I'm going to glue this down just on the left side. So I'll put glue here. Just to make sure that I'm able to open this properly. Like so. Hold it in place for a second. Make sure I don't have any exposed glue so we don't make a mess. Very nice. And then we shall use some of these pretty peacock foil gems. It does have petal pink as well. These are meant to go with that other paper pack, but it's here. So we're going to put some of this on here. Beautiful. And then the ribbon will simply go around, and we'll use that ribbon as a belly band. And tie a nice little bow and call that done. Give yourself enough room to tie a bow. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give myself 16 inches. Just so I have plenty of ribbon. And we're almost done. A nice tight bow, and then this will just slip on and slip off to open the card. I think 16 inches was just barely enough. You might want to do 18 inches. There we go. Beautiful card, and you simply take this off and on to look at your inside. So pretty. Beautiful, easy thank you card. Slip this back on and you are ready to send it. Beautiful and easy. I hope you like my videos. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you are notified when I post a new video. Thanks for watching.